Oh my goodness, I cannot believe who I have in front of me today, joining us for our socially engaged videos for the month of March, because we're celebrating Social Work Month. We have two, not one. Usually we've been interviewing one individual, but today we have a double special, double threat. We have Jimmy Heaney and Maura Carroll joining us today. Guys, it's been a long time, but not really, because it's just recently that y'all graduated. But here we are. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. How are y'all?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, good. Thank you so much
for having us.
Yeah, great to see you.
Good seeing you guys. So, okay. We are celebrating March because it is Social Work Month, and we're celebrating all social workers, all right? The School of Social Work at UNC Charlotte, I've been reaching out to faculty, students, community partners and advocates, and alumni. And y'all are alumni of our incredible MSW program. So we want to know what you've been doing. We're going to release all of our videos during March for Social Work Month on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. So all of the platforms, because we need folks to know what you guys have been doing and what all social workers are doing. Okay. So if you can share with us a little bit, two things. One, what are you currently doing as a social worker? And two, share with us, as I mentioned, y'all are pretty recent graduates of our MSW program. What are some lessons learned that you were able to navigate in the program that you are applying now in real life social work situations? And then tell us, give a shout out to your class as well. So Maura, Jimmy, who's going to start?
You can start.
I'll start. So right now I'm working with Atrium Health as a behavioral health clinician for their virtual program. It's called Behavioral Health Integration. And basically we just are integrated into like the primary care clinics for people. And we focus on like brief treatment type of support for our patients. A lot of them have like depression, anxiety, suicidal ideation, things like that. And we work with, the primary care doctors, but also a psychiatry team, which we work with too. So it's really just like a lot going on, but yeah, it's really exciting. And I think the main thing I learned that helps me in my job is really the internships and the behavioral health IBH program I was in grad school. It set me up for this job, which I wanted to do behavioral health. So it kind of got me this internship, got me this job now. And shout out to all my professors, including you, Roger. You guys taught me like everything I say to a patient every day, like how to be, empathetic, how to kind of not really, you don't always have to have an answer for our patients. I can just sit with their pain, and just like kind of sit there with them in their pain, not always having to, be like, well, you can do this, you can do that. So you taught me that. You taught me a lot. And Dr. McCarter, she also taught me a lot about social justice and like how it's not just one aspect of our patients that's, causing that depression or anxiety. It's, what oppression are they facing and things like that. So shout out to all of the awesome professors. You guys definitely taught me a lot.
Awesome. Yeah, it's a good shout out to Dr. McCarter, one of our incredible faculty and social workers out there who does advocate for social justice. So how about you, Jimmy?
Yeah, so I had a slightly different path than Maura here for sure. So I work for a company called Dynamic Sports Management. And specifically, I am a co-director of coach and player development for a company that they own known as Team 91 Lacrosse. So it's pretty cool. It's not the direct social work route at all. But being able to work with student athletes from high school all the way down to youth is really cool. It's really, really rewarding. Kids, especially athletes, have a lot of stress, especially when they're getting recruited, trying to go to college, have all those academic pressures as well. So being able to work with these kids and not only help them on the field, then also kind of help them with their stress off the field, it's really, really rewarding. And I think the biggest thing from grad school for me was just kind of meeting people where they're at and just working with the individuals. And I think that's really cool. And like Maura said, kind of just taking into account all the different factors that contribute to maybe, a player acting really stressed out or maybe not playing their best. And then being able to kind of look at those different factors and then help them address those. And then that way they can play better, they can feel better and all that good stuff. So again, not the most direct social work route, but it's still really fun nonetheless. And I definitely utilize the skills that I learned in school every day on the field.
You know what, Jimmy, we appreciate you sharing that. Although you may feel like it might not be the most direct route to social work, it's actually great that you're there, because sports and athletes and mental wellness is all connected, right? And so you and I have had discussions before while you were in the program about how there should be an increase in social workers within sports team, whether it's high school, whether it's college, whether it's professional sports, because there is a lot of stresses that are involved when you are playing at that level. And so we appreciate the work that you're doing right now, impacting the youth and youth development, utilizing your social work skills that you learned while you were in the program. Now you're applying it in real life situations. That's awesome and incredible. Y'all, you got to give a shout out to your class. Go ahead, y'all. You got to give a shout out to your class, your cohort.
Yeah.
2021, I think we graduated. Yeah. Miss all of y'all and hope all of y'all well.
Absolutely. And a big thank you, like Maura said, all you guys made a massive impact on our lives, and we couldn't thank you enough for it, for sure.
Well, here we go. We're going to have some fun now, okay? Y'all know that when I was in the classroom, we had fun. So I have fun all the time, every day, because that's the way it needs to be. We're going to play a game. Each one of you will play, okay? I call this game the Fab 5 in 5 seconds. So you get to share your favorite 5 things in 5 seconds, okay? So not to get each one of you get a chance to do it separately, all right? So Maura, we'll start with you. If you can share with it, it could be your favorite anything. It could be your favorite food, it could be your favorite animal, it could be your favorite car, whatever. You share favorite 5 things in 5 seconds. Are you ready?
I'll try.
Okay, go.
The beach is my favorite place. I like to read a lot of books. My favorite dog is my dog, Kane. I like tacos, and I like bubble baths. That was
All
definitely
right, excellent.
That was tough.
Tacos are great. All right, now Jimmy, it's your turn. Favorite 5 in 5 seconds. Ready? Go.
Yep. Okay. Patriots, Lacrosse. I'm going to steal one from her. Kane is my favorite dog. Charlotte's my favorite city, and spring is my favorite season of the year.
Well, those are good ones.
Excellent. Those are really good. I'm not too keen on spring because of the pollen, but everybody has their favorite season. And if yours is spring, excellent. One more thing I wanted to point out. If anybody is interested in social work, here we have, social work is also a matchmaking profession, right? So Maura and Jimmy, y'all met in the program and developed a friendship, which evolved into a relationship. And now here we are. You guys have been together, and hey, social work made that happen. So
Absolutely right.
That's my plug for social work.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
That's why it's the best profession.
Do that.
That's right. Y'all, thank you so much for spending time with us today. You helped us celebrate you and all social workers, because it is month. We get 1 month, although we should celebrate social workers 365 days a year. But today we celebrate both of you, Jimmy and Maura. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Social Work Month to you, and happy Social Work Month to all you social workers out there. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.